Hi, I just wanted to make a post about Ronde. They have a new ride called, well, attraction that's called Maison Rouge. Today we bought passes for the season, which means we pretty much have access to the park from now, which is May 23rd, all the way until October Fright Fest. Now, if you know what Fright Fest is, it's when the park transforms itself into a Halloween scary haunt and has all kinds of multiple scary attractions and all kinds of stuff for kids and kids alike. Just to let you know that we went to Ronde today and we went to the attraction called the Maison Rouge. Now, my daughter is 8 years old. Um, she wanted to go greatly to this ride and attraction because there's so much hype built around it this year, and most of their advertising and marketing is centered around this attraction. We get to the park, and at that point, we go through the pass and the rigmarole to get the passes, the picture, we wait in line, and there is a height requirement that's required to go through a walk-in ride. As you know, a walk-in ride means you're walking through an attraction. You're not riding or being buckled down into any kind of seat to have to go through the funhouse. You're required to use your feet and to follow the guided passages which guide you through the funhouse, much like a mirrored funhouse or a haunted house. Most haunted houses, they're scary and they have attractions that are scary, which is the whole point of a haunted house. My daughter was aware of this and she wanted to proceed with going into the funhouse, but we were stopped by the officials who are running the park with a height requirement. Now, we stood there for several minutes and watched various people with kids go through um, the, the ride entrance, and they're almost the same height requirement as my daughter. We had to stop and ask one parent how old their child was, who was almost approximately the same height as my daughter, and found out he was 9. Now, my daughter is 8. She's been to Disney 3 times, has gone to the Tower of Terror, which free drops you several feet, which also has an attraction that's pretty scary, as you go through a three-dimensional thingy, but you're buckled in, and that requires a height requirement to go on the ride because they free drop you. Um, Laron, you don't have that. So I would like people to know what exactly Laurent is doing, because I don't really understand what they're doing. We are paid passes for the whole season, and it costs quite a sum of money, and we are paying for the services that you advertise. And we want, and my daughter wants, to be able to go on that ride. And I think she should be, since she is being accompanied by her parents. Therefore, by my decision, and within regards to my respect of my decision, you need to follow through and come up with a pretty good excuse and a pretty good reason why you're not letting certain kids on and certain kids are getting on. Um, I just don't see the reason why. And as well as I made a complaint, to let you guys know, I made a complaint to their office, which is run by a bunch of 16-year-old kids, if they're that. I'm just guessing approximately. So I don't think my complaint's going to get too far. So I'm letting through public media and Facebook and YouTube about the miserable experience that we had today. Now I'm giving them until Fright Fest from May until October, because the park does transform into a scary environment in October, and we do have access to the park around that time. It's going to be scary, so I want you to justify why she can't go to the Maison Rouge. Thank you.